Hello friends, Miss Mayra here from the Ventura County Mobile Library. Are you ready for a challenge today? Today we will be making a zip line challenge. And the idea came because we read for story time today The Hungry Bunny by Claudia Rueda. And if you remember, if you were there for the story, it was about the bunny who was carrying all these apples and he wanted to take them home, but he had a little bit of a hard time getting them there in his little cart. So I thought, what could we have helped? How can we have helped? What if he had a zip line with a basket where he could carry all these apples simply just down a zip line? And that's how I came up with today's challenge. All right, so what I used at home, of course, you know that you're always more than welcome to use whatever you have at home. Like if you already have a little teeny tiny basket, please use it, or a little canister, a little paper cup, but I didn't. So we're also gonna be doing a bit of origami because I don't have a little basket. So what you will need is, you'll need a piece of paper, and scissors are optional if you want to. So piece of paper, this is a little bit sturdier, like little cardstock paper. Skewer that you would use for cooking usually, but a toothpick's too small for the little box, the size that came up. But if your box is small enough, you can definitely use a toothpick or a straw or whatever you have. Tape, I had painter's tape, paper clip, and of course you need some sort of cord, fish line, cord, dental floss, whatever you have to use for your zip line. Okay, so that's what we're gonna need. You ready for step one? All right, let's go on to step one, which we'll be making origami, pretty much a box, origami box. Okay friends, so you won't be able to see my face as much on this because I want to concentrate on how we're doing our origami box for our zip line challenge. So the first thing you got to do is you got to make this paper a square. This right now is a rectangle. That means two of the sides are longer and the other two are shorter. So how can I do that, Miss Mayra? So if you don't have a square paper, this is to me the easiest way to do it. So you want to line up this corner to this line right here, like so. You want to make sure you really get that corner. I want to try so you can see, like really exact. And it's okay you're folding it because this is actually the first step for the box where you fold diagonally this way. Okay, so now you have this big triangle with this extra stuff. This right here is a square, so we need to cut this off. Well, I said scissors were optional because they are. The way I did it without scissors is I folded the extra parts back, and of course if you have thin paper, it'd be easier than this cardstock. Sorry about that. Maybe we will somehow make the process a little faster. So you really want to get that crease so you can cut nicely. Definitely you need your older someone who lives at home, you're grown up. Okay, so when you open it back, you should have this super straight line, and you can carefully start cutting it off, cutting off the excess. So now we will have, ta-da, we will have a square and not a rectangle. Okay, so the first step was, as I told you, you have to fold fold diagonally like this, and then you open it up again like so, and then now you want to get the opposite side. So now you got to match this corner with this corner. Now it's easier than the first one, like so, and then hopefully it's an even thing. It doesn't have to be perfect, friends. We're just gonna use it as our basket. So there we go. Got it? So now you should have like an X in the middle of your square. Okay, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to every corner and you're gonna like go into the center and fold in right there. Another triangle, see? You grab that corner, you take it to the center, you fold it in. Let's try the next one. So we will grab the other corner, point it to the center of our square and fold it in. Okay, ready? Let's go to the next one. Let's go. Now we have 3 with this one. Make sure you really fold in right here. Now it kind of looks like an envelope if you were to close it. But no, we have to fold this as well. We're gonna bring it to the center and then really fold in right there. Whew. Okay, so that was our first step. This is how your paper should look now. So this is where we were at. So now what you're gonna do is you wanna grab the top and the bottom side. So let's start with the, I'm not sure which one, but this side, right? And you wanna fold it to the middle line like that. And again, if you have thinner paper, much easier than on this. Now I'm kind of taking back using the sturdier paper, but that is what it is. Okay, so we did that one. So now let's bring the other side. And we're gonna fold into this half like so. And really, really get those sides, push them with your finger. Okay, all right, that should do. Okay, so you come back, it's like this. I don't want to pop up, but now you have to do it on the other 2 sides. So let's try it on this side, like so. Maybe I should stand up. I'm sitting down, I think I need more strength. Now let's do the other side. Okay. You can always go back if I'm going too fast. You can always go back and pause the video until you need it so. Okay. So now let's open it up. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna open up the 2 side ones like this. Got it? So it kind of looks like that. And you're gonna fold the top side, the bottom side for me, and then the other side like that. Did you see what we did? We just, let me go back, you just opened it, these 2, and then we fold it on the crease that we created, like so. And this is what it should look like right now for you. Okay, everybody, almost done. Okay, so this part is a bit more complex to explain. So I'm guided by the lines that we made. So I have this horizontal line here, 1, 2, 3. So on this 3rd one, I'm gonna try to make a diagonal. I'm gonna take the whole side and try to fold it in like so. You really want to get that crease so we can have our box. Got it? So it kind of looks like that for now. And then you're gonna open it up. Now you want to make the same diagonal but on the other side. So again, for me, I go by the lines, 1, 2, 3. So I'm gonna go here. Ooh, let me try to catch it up a little more. There we go. So we fold it in. Almost there, guys, almost there. Okay, all right, so. Okay, now we want to do the same thing for the other side. So line 1, 2, and 3. And so I'm gonna go like this. And I am going to press really hard right there, like so. All right, okay. So now, what do you think we're gonna do? Of course, the other side. So let's go 1, 2, 3 to the 3rd line. That's where we wanna fold. And there we created another diagonal. You guys got it? All right, awesome. So now what you're gonna do is you wanna lift them up like so. See, like this. Kind of looks like that. Kind of looks like a bow. And now you're gonna see the diagonals we made. It makes us help the shape of the box by bringing it in, and we kind of fold in. All right. So now the other side. And ta-da! We've made our basket, our box, so that we can use it for our zip line. So we can carry our pretend apples that I didn't talk about that you will need pretend apples to carry. In my case, I have a bunch of bouncy balls, so that's what I'm gonna use. I also have some heavier ones, what are they called? Marbles. So that's what we use. But here it is, here's the box. Now we're gonna go back to what do we do for the rest of it? Okay friends, here we are with our zip line challenge, and so now we're gonna go on to the next step. So we already have our basket, and I did forget, I am so sorry, I did forget a material that I am using zip ties. These are like the zip ties, like, you know, when you go grocery shopping and you just kind of wrap them around your plastic bags. That's all they are. Definitely you can use whatever, if you have pipe cleaners, or if you have a plastic straw, whatever you can use, but this is kind of like gonna help us with our carrier. But first, let's, you know, the skewer is kind of big compared to our basket. So what I'm gonna do is I am going to cut it, but right there I'm gonna just kind of snap. Oh, that wasn't a clean snap. Be careful, have the grown-ups do this part. And grown-ups, if you want to make it safe, we don't want to get any splinters, you can grab a piece of tape and just kind of put it towards the end so we don't have any little accidents on little hands. Okay, so yeah, that's better. That's better. It's just a little bigger. So now the next step is we need to figure out how to use our ties. This was my thinking, you know, you have a tie on each side. Let's go like maybe like halfways or so, I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna like tie around a little bit so that stays right there. But aside from tying it around, you know what else I'm gonna do? I'm gonna tape it, because on my first trial of this, it kept like sliding. I'm sorry friends, it's almost Friday. Kept sliding like so. So I'm just gonna grab a little bit of tape to secure it right about right there. See? Okay. All right. So now let's see. Let's kind of figure out where the other one's going to live. Right about, you can always move it right about there. So again, I went and I tried to match it so it would be like exactly halfways, like right there. And then once I figure out halfways, I just kind of twist. Like once or twice, just so that it stays. And then I'm gonna add a bit more tape to secure it. Have my piece of tape. But before I do that, let me measure it so it's kind of gonna end about the right length. Yeah, that's good. So I'm gonna tape it, secure it. Oh, this one came out cleaner this way. See? So now they're both kind of secure right there. So now the second part, you know, if you really want to go off a little bit on it, you can hole punch it and stick them in there and like wrap them in. But you know what? Because of time consuming, I'm just gonna tape. Tape. Thank goodness this is not language lessons. Tape it on each side, like so. Grab a piece of tape. I am going to hold my box, and I am going to put this about, I don't want it that short, so right there. See? So we taped it right there. Now let's do the other side. So let's do another piece of tape. Not so much, not so big. Perfect. Okay. And then when I was doing my trial, that looks a bit weird. You can always fix it. Okay, and when I was doing my trial like this, I was like, oh no, we need something extra. So this is where you're gonna use your paper clip. Your paper clip will go in. You see how it's a little bit open on the bottom? So you will go like this. And now our basket, just move it a little more this way, is ready. So again, what can I use to pretend they are my apples, like I said, I have a lot of bouncy balls right there. See? Oh, this was a big, it's actually not the bouncy ball. This is a heavy marble. So let's try it first with the bouncy balls. Maybe we'll do one and then we'll start adding more and more. But I'm gonna come back for the third part with you for setting up the actual zip line and testing it out, okay? All right, I'll be right back. Okay, friends, we're about to get ready. You see my zip line right here. I put it at an angle. I use my my string to tie it up from one side to the other. Make sure it's kind of strong. So now I was about to I was about to test it out, and look, I forgot an important step. I have to tape the paper clip, otherwise it's gonna keep moving and it's not gonna make our treble. Do you see the bouncy balls in there? It's gonna make our treble a little longer. And just so you know, and I'm gonna show you as proof, friends, this is my second trial. I will show you my first one. I can't believe I forgot that step. This was trial number 1. See all the bouncy balls in there? We can test both of them out, see which one works. Are you ready to try it? I am so excited. Let's see if it's gonna work. All right, so I'm gonna place it up here. Here it goes. Woo! All right, so my 2 bouncy balls landed safely. What if I add more? Now we have 2. Let's add big 1, 3, 4. Let's try double, okay? Ready? Here we go. I'm gonna try it again. Woo! Landed safe again. Do you remember how many apples did our bunny pick up? I don't think we counted them. Maybe we did. 4. We have 4 now. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's try 10. 9, 10. All right. Let's see if those land safely. Here we go. Let's put it in there. Ready? Woo! Oh, one bouncy ball fell out. What if I added something that was heavier, like our marbles? See, our marbles? All right, let's try this, okay? Let's try it one more time. Ready? Whoop! Oh! Yeah, we definitely need to fix something about it because everything went down. Did you hear that? Ooh, that's it. That landed safe. Let's try the old one just to see. See how I used transparent tape on that instead of the blue tape. Let's put it in just because. Whoop! And there's our zip line. Try one last time. I hope you can share your zip line challenges with me, and I hope you have fun with it. We'll see you next time. Thank you.